Once upon a time, there were two friends, a Christian and a guy who could care less about all that church nonsense, as he called it. "I'm a good person," he said. "I believe that there are many roads to God. As long as my good outweighs the bad, I'm sure that God will allow me into heaven." The Christian tried to reason with him. "Relying on your good works to get you to heaven is like saying, 'But Judge, look at all the people I didn't kill.' No matter how much good you do, you still need forgiveness for the bad things that you've done. You need a Savior." No luck. The discussion ended in a stalemate. A few months later, the two friends were in a terrible car wreck, and both were killed. They found themselves standing outside the pearly gates of heaven. The one, relying on his good works to get him into heaven, noticed that the Christian was holding a folded piece of paper. "What's that?" he asked. The Christian said, "This is my ticket to heaven." Not having a ticket, his friend asked, "Would you mind sharing part of your ticket with me?" With some hesitation, the Christian chose to give his friend half of his ticket. The friend without a ticket was becoming quite afraid. The reality and the awesomeness of God was far more real and scary than he had ever imagined. He felt incredibly tiny and vulnerable. He was acutely aware of his sin and all of the people he had hurt, not to mention how he had turned his back on God. With anxiety in his voice, he said, "Just to be on the safe side, can I have a bit more of your ticket?" The Christian graciously tore his ticket in half again and gave it to his frightened friend. When his friend opened it, he was in for the shock of his life. With a trembling voice, he asked the Christian, "So what's your ticket to heaven?" "This," he said, "is my ticket to heaven."